Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
When I came back to school this year, I brought my bank with me, and the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance, and I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want, and I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FAMB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
High school seniors, make your plan to join us for Fall Preview Day at Itawamba Community College. Voted the #1 community college in the state 4 years in a row, come see what all ICC has to offer you and your future from faculty members within the program of your interest. Registration is open now for October the 21st and 22nd and November the 4th and 12th. Limited spots are available and they're filling up fast, so sign up today at iccms.edu/preview days. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, out to the Davis Event Center, as tonight we're getting set for a matchup between ICC and the MUW Owls. Let's take you to the floor for the playing of the national anthem. And now let's take you back to the floor for the introduction of MUW and the ICC players tonight before the matchup.
And now, welcome to United's visitors from the W. Their head coaches, Haley Hensley, and graduate assistant coaches are Connor Libbs and Tori Ware. The starting lineup, 5'8" freshman from Caledonia, number 5, Zoe Hanson. From Danville, Alabama, freshman number 11, Lane Skinner. From Cherokee, Alabama, sophomore number 15, Jalen Trice. Sophomore from Brandon, Mississippi, number 18, Evelyn Pruitt. A senior from Vernon, Alabama, number 19, Holly Kelly. From New Hope, Mississippi, freshman number 23, Michaela Hudgens. And from Russell, Alabama, sophomore number 25, Brianna Huerta Ramirez. And now for your ICC Lady Indian, a sophomore from Lewisburg High School, number 1, London Montero. From Boaz, Alabama, number 4, freshman Lydia From Center Hill, number 11 sophomore, Zakiyah Taylor. From Tipton Rosemont Academy in Atoka, Tennessee, number 12, Sarah Alice Cornell. From Olive Branch, freshman number 14, Kalyn Johnson. From Lake Pulpit in Falls, number 15, Gonzalez. A freshman from Volunteer High School in Columbus, Tennessee, number 16, Brooklyn Moore. From New Albany, a freshman number 17, Zakiyah Taylor. From DeSoto Central High School, sophomore number 18, Amaya Newsom. From Marion County High School, Saturday, Alabama, sophomore number 20, Hannah Mcneese. From Tipton Rosemont Academy, Covington, Tennessee, number 23, Mary Leslie Bradford. And a freshman from Starkville High School, number 24, Zakiyah Brown. Head coach for the Indians is Michelle Morgan. She's assisted by managers Ainsley Tate and Sarah Roberts.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You saw the tradition of throwing some of the volleyballs out to some of the fans. Well, some of the girls had a little bit of trouble getting it out there to them as a couple of them bounced back on the floor, but now we're just moments away from that First American National Bank opening serve here between ICC and the W, the Owls. They like to be called the W, so that's what we're going to go with tonight. Best of 5 series here. ICC will be in the grays, and the W will be in blue. Adam Gore here, Raphael Henry across the way, running camera tonight. Lee Adams taking photos. You can see those on ICCimages.com. And then we've got Will Simmons updating Twitter throughout the night as well. So if you have to step away from the broadcast, you can look up there and keep up with some scores throughout the evening. Let's take a look at today's Coca-Cola starting lineups here for the opening set. For ICC, it'll be number 1, London Bacaris. She's a sophomore out of Lewisburg High School. Number 4, Lydia Hitchcock, a freshman from Boaz, Alabama. Number 7, Morgan Ray. She's out of Clinton, Mississippi. Number 12, Sarah Allen Thornell. She is from Tipton Rosemart out of Tennessee. You've got number 15, Angie Gonzalez. She's from Walls. Number 18, Lamaya Newsom. She's out of DeSoto Central. And number 23, Mary Leslie Cranford. As that First American National Bank opening serve is being handled there by the W. Shot blocked, and the Indians take the first point. Go back and look at that on the Little Caesars instant replay. You see a nice job and block there by Newsom. That is her career 121st block as an Indian, 45th of the season. And there's an ace. The Indians quickly out to a 2-0 advantage here. Serve on its way this time. The Owls ready for it. Sends it back across. That's Cranford ready. Now they send it out wide. Thornell gets it across. Owls going to have to hurry and can't get to it on the third touch. And ICC out to a nice start. Up 3-0 here in the opening set. Best 3 out of 5. First team to win 3 will win the match tonight. Hitchcock sends the serve. It goes into the net, and the first point of the night goes the way of the Owls. I want to say congratulations to the ICC men's soccer team. They picked up a win over Holmes on the road. They are the North Division champions and will get that bye into the semifinals of the state tournament coming up in a couple of weeks. Point to the Indian now, and it's 4-1. Our first substitution of the night, and this is going to see Zakiyah Taylor, better known as Z, coming into the contest. This substitution being brought to you by the ICC Wesley Foundation. Cranford eventually gets the point after it was mishandled there, and ICC out to an impressive 5-1 start. So this will be number 23, Cranford, set to serve this one off. Sends to the back line. Owls ready for it. Now they go on the attack. We'll put it into the net. And the point will go the way of the Indians. 6-1 now. ICC with the lead. Cranford will send this one on its way. Low serve handled there by the Owls. Now trying to go over the middle. This one's going to go deep and out of bounds. And ICC now up 7-1. So Cranford on a roll here, serving for the Indians. Sends this one to the right side. Owls just couldn't get to it in time. And now it's 8-1 ICC. Cranford again. This time right side, and it's going to go out of bounds. She tried to see if she could paint the line down there that time, but couldn't do so. And now it goes 8-2. Not a bad idea. Up 7 at the time. Just see if you can make it happen. So now the Owls will have it. They're going to send the serve on the way. Gonzalez accepts it. Hitchcock gets it, leaves it back to Newsom. Newsom tries to go deep corner. Too deep, out of bounds. Point to the Owls. So service again here for the Owls. That was Ramirez on the serve. Thornell loads up, but just a little too strong. Out of bounds, and some miscues from the Indians, allowing the Owls to get back in this one. It's 8-4 ICC here in the opening set. Cranford accepts the serve. Now leave it out wide to Taylor. Taylor, yes! Nice job there by Taylor to come back and just recognize where the defense was, went soft over the top and was able to get the point. And that breaks a 3-0 run there by the Owls, and ICC now up 9-4. Got to get it across on the third touch. They do. Newsom was ready for it. Now Thornell's going to leave it back to Cranford. Over the middle, the Owls ready. Now they go to the right side. Newsom there. Going back to Taylor. Nice job by the Owls. As this one blocked, kept alive though by Thornell. Soft touch, Thornell was there. Hitchcock leaves it out wide. Taylor, yes. Just a soft enough touch there for ICC as the Owls kind of mistimed their jump that time, allowed the ball to get over the top of them. Collapsing on it, but just could not find it that time, and now ICC leads it 10-4. Newsom on the serve. And that one's going to get over the top, and ICC wasn't ready for it. And it's now 10-5. Newsom will check out in this situation. Morgan Ray will check back in. Once again, this is ICC Wesley Foundation substitution. Follow them on Twitter at ICC Wesley. This is Fields, who sends the serve on its way. Hitchcock ready for it. Taylor had it deflected off a player, and it's going to be a point to the Indians. Hard hit there for Taylor. The Owls couldn't handle it, and ICC now takes an 11-5 advantage. Hitchcock will check out. Checking in for ICC is number 14, Kalyn Johnson. That's Thornell on the serve. Owls ready for it. Blocked by Taylor, and the point ricochets off the Owls and goes the way of the Indians. So 12-5 now, ICC with the lead here in the opening set. That's an ace. That's Thornell, whose serve was too hard to handle there for the Owls. And ICC now leads it 13-5. Back to live action. Into the net they go, and they're going to call a violation, and ICC will take the point. They now go up 14-5. Remind you that got plenty of action coming your way on Thursday and Friday. Matter of fact, Friday is going to be a crazy day here on campus, as Taylor tries to get the kill there, nothing going. Taylor again, soft touch. Owls ready for it that time. I'll continue the thoughts on Friday after this point. Great volley between the two squads, and Morgan Ray finishes it off. Ray gets it off the net and gets the ball to deflect off a Owls player. 15-5 now, ICC with the lead. So, yeah, let's talk about Friday. We'll have soccer on campus, 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock on the red channel. And then as soon as soccer's done, and it may bleed over into the 5 o'clock hour, we're going to come over here and have the ICC Pearl River match with a lot of playoff implications on the line for that one. So you want to be sure and tune in Friday at 5 if you can't make it. Now, if you can make it, we would love to have your support here at the DEC. And why not make a day of it? Come support soccer at 1 and 3 and then volleyball at 5. Some great action going on back and forth now as we go to the floor. Owls try to sneak it across. Gonzalez was ready for it. And that's going to be a point for the Owls. Nice job there by Ledbetter. Recognized ICC's defense has kind of shifted a little bit to the left. Come cross court with the kill in the back corner. So the Owls with the serve. That's going to be Hansen sending it on his way. Try to get it quickly across to Thornell. Leaves it back to Taylor. Taylor, too strong. Nice job there by Taylor to finish the job after a nice assist from Thornell. Indians now take a 16-7 advantage over the Owls here in the first set. This is number 1, London McCarris, back to serve, and the tape catches that one, and it's going to be a service error and point to the Owls. Serve handled there by Gonzalez. ICC ready. Morgan Ray, too strong. Ray gets the point there for ICC, and the Indians now up 17-8. It's a little miscommunication there by the Owls, but they're able to dodge a bullet, get it across. And Cranford finishes it off. Nice job there by Cranford. ICC pushes lead back out to 10 now. And it's going to be a timeout taken here by the Owls. Timeout on the floor. Let's take it with them and be back with more right after this.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as the team's breaking the huddle here. ICC leads this one 18-8 in the opening set of the evening here at the Davis Event Center. If you're watching, you still got a little bit of time, especially if you're on campus, to make your way out here to the DEC tonight to support the Lady Indians as they take on the W. One of the, or actually should say the next to last home match, possibly, for the Indians. And there's an ace for Gonzalez. Angie comes out of the timeout, creates a quick point for the Indians. It's now 19-8. Gonzalez sends this on its way again. Tough to handle. We'll have to get it across on the third touch. They do so, but it's too deep out of bounds. And ICC now up 20-8. So Gonzalez will step back to serve this one again. Goes short with it this time. Thornell sets it up. Gonzalez leaves it for Cranford. Cranford goes back line. The Owls ready. Over blocked. denied by the Indians. Great job up front there for ICC, as blocked by the combination of Newsom and Johnson. And ICC leads this one 21-9 now after the miscue. Cranford digs that one up. Newsom, yes. Lamaya with the kill. She entered this contest just 3 kills away from 300 career kills here at ICC, and she just made it a 22-9 advantage in favor of the Indians. Hitchcock with the ace. Go back and look at that one on the Little Caesars instant replay here, as Hitchcock just puts it right in the middle. Nobody ready for it. And ICC now leads it 23-9. Closing in on set point. Owls not trying to go quietly into the night here. Cranford gets it across. The Owls tried on the third attempt, couldn't do so. Great hustle on the part of the Owls that time, as that was number 11, Skinner, stretching out for it, just couldn't quite get enough of it. And ICC now with set point and Hitchcock serving. Hitchcock kisses it off the tape. It stays alive. The Karras to Hitchcock to Newsom. And Newsom finishes it off. ICC gets a 25-9 win in the opening set. Let's take a break, hear a few words from our sponsors, and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Here, you can be your best. The best train here. Learn here. Succeed here. Perform here. Win here. Thrive here. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renaissance Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And for my family, roll Trav!
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
Get a free extra most bestest pizza right now at littlecaesars.com. Ding dong. Order $15 or more for delivery and get a free extra most bestest pizza. Use code extra pizza at Little Caesars.
Pizza, pizza. Little Caesars are crazy calzone, julienne pepperoni. It's so tasty. Garlic white sauce. Here comes the bite. Here comes the...
Yummy!
Did I dream about the crazy calzone again?
You also said some weird things about giraffes. We're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars. The new crazy calzone for $8.49.
Pizza.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set here for the second set. Let's take a look and see who's on the floor here as we get your Coca-Cola lineup your way for the ICC Indians. Number 11, Taylor. Number 15 is Gonzalez. Number 23, Cranford. Number 4, Hitchcock. Looks like number 18, Newsom, and number 12, Thornell, all on the floor here to start the second set for the Indians. Thornell gets things started in the positive way there for the Indians. ICC won the first set of the day by the final score of 25-9. And trying to make quick business here, get this very important second set to see if they can go up 2-0. Newsom tried to paint the corner there with that ace, but couldn't do so. And it's evened up now at 1. And for the first time today, the Owls take the lead 2-1 here in the second set. So a positive start here to the set here for the W as they send that one on its way. Taylor ready for it. Thornell tries to go back corner. Owls accept it. Now they send it to the left side. There's Hitchcock ready for it for the Indians. Go over the middle to Ray. Ray hammers that one, but the Owls were there. Get it across from the third touch. Thornell ready. Cranford calls for it. Shot was blocked. And a great play there by number 17, Jasmine Kelly. And the W off to a big start here, 3-1 now in favor of the Owls. Cranford takes the serve. They leave it out wide to Taylor. Taylor hammers that one home. A good job there by the Indians. Snaps a 3-0 run on the part of the Owls. Makes it a 3-2 contest now here as we have a substitution coming into the match. This is going to be number 14 for the Indians. That's Kalyn Johnson. And that substitution is being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. Taylor sets it up over the middle to Thornell. Goes out wide to Johnson. Johnson tries to go back line, but they're going to say it's deflected, though, off of the Owls and ICC now on a 2-0 run to tie it up at 3. So Thornell sends the serve to the right side. Try to get it over on the left, and are they going to say it was in or out? They're going to say it was in. So made contact with the line, and the Owls continue to roll here. They're up 4-3. Here in the second set, they trail 1-0. Serve taken by Johnson. Now they're going to leave it out wide to Taylor. Taylor with authority, ate up the Owls player, but is able to keep it alive. But then they send it too deep, and ICC ties it back up at 4 once again. Taylor will check out of the contest. London Picaris will come in to serve here for the Indians. Of course, these serves being brought to you by First American National Bank, and the substitution is being brought to you by the ICC BSU. Picaris serve, tough to handle. Owls able to get it back in play. Indians put it into the net, just couldn't quite get squared up on it that time. And the Owls, anything you can do, I can do better going on right now between these two squads in the second set. Flip-flopping points back and forth. It was a 3-1 advantage for the Owls. ICC's been able to come back and tie it, but has yet to take a lead after leading this one 1-0 in the opening stanza of this one. Serve goes into the net, point goes to the Indians, and we're tied at 5. Well, again, the volleyball team will be back in action on Friday at 5 o'clock against Pearl River. That match will be available here on the Blue Channel as that point goes to the Indian after the ball goes into the net there. Big matchup between ICC and Pearl River as it will determine the number 1 seed in what we call the region qualifier between ICC, Pearl River, and Northwest. Northwest is already that number 3 seed. As the ball goes off of ICC, we're tied at 6. So, yeah, the winner will be the number 1 seed. Now, there's some, let me rephrase that. There's some tiebreakers in that situation that comes up. But for ICC, they got to win it in 3 sets and limit how many points Pearl River scores in order to get that number 1 seed. Now, if Pearl River wins a set or wins overall, they will be the number 1 seed coming into that region qualifier. 6-6 is your score here. Make it 6-7 after just a double touch there on the part of the Owls. Gives ICC their first lead here in the second set since 1-0. Hitchcock will come back into the match now for the Indians. And the Owls want to talk about the last call and see what it was. And I want to say it was a lifting call. And now the referees are going to
get a free
talk to each other about this one. And so they're going to say overrule, maybe? Yes, they're going to overrule it, take the point away from the Indians. And did they give the point to... No, they did not. Okay. I was going to say they shouldn't have given the point to the Ws. The scoreboard is now correct. It is 6-6. Cornell gets that one across. Great hustle by Gonzalez to keep it alive. Owls try to go with it on the soft touch. Indians ready for it. Newsome hammers that one. Gonzalez is there again. And Bacaris just didn't quite get a good leap on that one. Puts it into the net. And the point goes the way of the Owls. Starting to see some more of the ICC students making their way into the contest. This ball sent on the way. Gonzalez takes the serve. Now they leave it out wide to Cranford. Cranford nearly put it away. Now the Owls get it back. Bacaris back line to Thornell going for the back corner. Now they switch it to the left side. Get it over. That one's going to be deep, and the point goes the way of the Indians, and we're tied at 7. Hitchcock will come back into the match here for ICC. After the point was overruled, she switched back out. And so she'll come back in, and she'll get ready for this First American National Bank serve. This one's sent on its way. The Owls were ready for it. So wing it out wide. Good adjustment by the Owls to be able to find it. As Cranford, or excuse me, that was Thornell, hammered that one. Owls have adjusted nicely as that one's going to go out. And ICC retakes the lead 8-7. But as I was saying, the Owls have adjusted nicely. On that first set, they couldn't quite find the handle on some of those hard returns from the Indians. And this one, they've done a much better job here in the second set. And as soon as I say that, I jinx them. My apologies to the W faithful that are watching there. The commentator's jinx coming into play. 9-7 now, ICC with the lead. Hitchcock getting ready to jump into the serve. Sends it off the tape. It does get across. And then just a little miscommunication on the part of the Indians there as Bacaris thought Gonzalez had it, and Gonzalez thought Bacaris had it. And it fell to the floor. 9-8 now is the score. Ramirez sends it on its way. Hitchcock leaves it back to Cranford, and Cranford with money as she hammers that one home. She just powered that one by the W defender. We've got a pair of subs coming in now. These substitutions being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. Number 5, Kate Nakagawa, who will come in to serve. And number 11, Z Taylor, in as well. Newsome, yes. Just couldn't handle the power of Newsome that time as when she can get fully extended and get a big swing on the ball, she's tough to handle. That was another example of it there. You saw the back judge jumping out of the way, as that one is going to be a point to the Indians, and they now lead it 12-8. ICC up 1-0 here. Fell behind, but now has battled back to take a 12-8 advantage. A big-time finish there. How do you do? Jasmine Kelly climbing the ladder and sending that one home with some authority. 12-9 now is the score in favor of ICC. Harley Kelly will come in to serve this one for the W. Sends that one. Taylor ready for it. Now they leave it out to Newsom. Newsom showing some touch, but I believe it hit the antenna. Yes, it did. And it's going to be 12-10 now in favor of the Indians. Nakagawa takes the serve. Hitchcock leaves it over the middle. Thornell just a touch too strong that time. And here comes the W climbing back in this one. ICC now leads it 13-11. And this is going to be Newsom getting set to serve here for ICC. She started on the left side. Now going to shift more towards the center, off center towards the right for Newsom. Line drive serve. The Owls get it across on the third touch. Hitchcock leaves it up to Taylor. Taylor powers it through a couple of defenders. The Owls ready for it. Now they get it across. Newsom goes back corner, handled there by Ramirez. And then Newsom diving, Hitchcock diving. Taylor sends it across. And a nice volley going here between the two squads. Soft touch. Ray gets it right back across. Hitchcock gets it up to Thornell. Thornell leaves it back to Newsom. Newsom hammers it, and ICC finally comes away with the point. Nice rally there between both squads. So now Newsom sends it across, 14-11 ICC. Hitchcock, just a little bit too wide. Good idea that time. Just couldn't quite find its way in that back corner. And the point will go to the W. That one's going to go deep. And the W still hanging around in this one. They took a 3-1 advantage. And ICC now 15-13. Getting some messages from some of the ICC men's soccer players as they're watching here on their way home after winning that North Division title down at Holmes. They'll earn a bye into that semifinals of the state tournament. As Johnson hammers that one, but a great dig by Ramirez to keep it alive. Johnson gets it back, now sets it up, wants to go over the middle. And another great effort, but just couldn't quite get to it. As ICC now pushes the lead out to 3, 16-13. They lead at 1-0. Trying to get that pivotal second set here to see if they can win in straight sets this evening over the W. Thornell keeps that one alive. Johnson gets it. Just going to send it over. W ready for it. Sends it over the middle. And that was just going to be a lifting there. She got up, thought about going big that time, did Kelly, and then saw Ray right in her face, tried to adjust, ended up getting the lifting call, and ICC will get the point. Thornell serves this one up. Hard hit. Nakagawa trying to keep it alive, just couldn't quite get it going the right direction, and the point now goes to the W. Well, great effort on the part of Nakagawa to try to get there, just couldn't do so. And the point goes the way of the Owls. Service to Nakagawa. Taylor, yes. Taylor with some authority that time. Sends it home, and ICC now leads it 14, excuse me. And this is going to be Taylor stepping back to serve. Looks back line. Do they give it to her? Yes, they do. Ace for Taylor. Go back and look at that one on the Little Caesars instant replay. Yes, got that back line, got the point. Now ICC's up 19-14 as we're back to live action. Taylor with the serve. Left side go the Owls. And again, kind of just a lifting call as the Owls have been called for that a couple of times over the last few points. And ICC now leads at 20-14. Taylor set to serve again. Low serve. Owls handle it that time. Go over the middle and a nice soft touch as Hudgens put that one away. And makes it a 20-15 advantage now in favor of the Indians. So serve coming the way of the Owls here in a moment. This is now sent on its way. Cranford had it. Ball was blocked, and nice play there by Sarah White. Kind of just I won't say a miscommunication, just late reaction by ICC to get to it. And a nice job there by White to be able to get the point for the Owls. Cranford. Too strong as that one couldn't be handled there by the Owls, and ICC now takes a 21-16 advantage. Substitution into the match. Lamaya Newsom will come in. Morgan Ray will check out for ICC. Once again, those substitutions being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. Follow them on Twitter at ICCBSU. Another point coming the way of Hudgens there. Again, not trying to go strong against this Indians front line. They've gone with more of the softer touches. Been able to get the deflection that time, and ICC couldn't get it back across. Makes it a 21-17 score. Gonzalez. Now they're going to leave it back. That's going to be Johnson. Again, that soft touch, but ICC ready for it that time. Gonzalez leaves it out wide. Johnson finishes it off. Nice job there by Johnson. She adjusted her shot. Wanted to go down the line. It was taken away. Split the defenders. Got the point to fall. And now ICC leads this one 22-17. So Lydia Hitchcock comes into the contest. She's getting set to serve. Right side. And just trying to get the quick touch that time. Instead puts it into the net, and the point goes to the Indians. 23-17 now. ICC with the advantage, trying to go up 2-0 here. She goes right side. Actually had kind of like a little bit of a slice away from the player. And there's a block. Point to Newsom. Nicely done there. As it was Newsom and Thornell both on the play that time. And ICC now takes it a 24-17 advantage. Set point here for the Indians. Newsom finishes it off. Nicely done there by Newsom to be able to give the Indians the 25-17 win in the second set. They go up 2-0. And look to close thing out. Before we do that, let's take a break and hear from our sponsors and be back with more right after this.
Ooh, fumble. Let's give her a Renaissance replay. Make the right call with Renaissance and get cell phone protection with Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking. Sign up today.
$5 for my own money?
That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
They used to call me Sir Sauce back in the day.
I knew you was going to claim
Sir
that.
Sauce
You know
a lot.
what?
You know.
Will is the sauciest
guy they know. Well, when I used to date your auntie, she said I was
Ooh.
saucy.
Sonic Crave Cheeseburger. You a saucy cat, man.
If I crave something, I have to have it.
Well, so what are you craving? Like, what do you crave?
Attention, apparently. Look at him all sitting in the middle.
I know, right? It is really awkward. You just chose to sit there.
Sonic Crave Cheeseburger.
If this just cost a little bit less.
Let's take a look at that with the Renaissance replay. Make the right call with over 400,000 shopping discounts right from the Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking app.
Might be a little while before I get to the bank.
That's an incomplete pass. Let's give it a Renaissance replay. Renaissance Mobile Check Deposit. Make the right call and open an account with Renaissance today.
High school seniors, make your plan to join us for Fall Preview Day at Itawamba Community College. Voted the #1 community college in the state 4 years in a row, come see what all ICC has to offer you and your future from faculty members within the program of your interest. Registration is open now for October the 21st and 22nd and November the 4th and 12th. Limited spots are available and they're filling up fast, so sign up today at iccms.edu/preview days. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
And welcome back as we get set here for the third set. Gonzalez sends the first serve on the way. ICC trying to make quick work. And they're going to say the ball came off, and the Indians get the point. Let's go back and look at that one as it came off the scoreboard, and Johnson had the wherewithal to put that one away and give ICC the 1-0 advantage here in the third set. And that one's going to find its way in, and nice answer that time by the W. That one didn't quite get across there. Now the Owls take a 2-1 advantage. We do want to welcome those that are watching here, part of the ICC family. Thank you for tuning in this evening. And do want to say a special hello to those that are watching in support of the W as well. Adam Gore, you've got Raphael Henry running the camera, Lee Adams taking photos. You can see those photos on ICCimages.com. Will Simmons is running Twitter for us tonight, and normally we have Zakiyah Taylor helping us out with some of the broadcasts as well, but Z's part of the volleyball team, so she is not helping, obviously, with this broadcast as we've got a substitution coming in. This is a Bank of Okolona substitution, and this is going to be Lydia Hitchcock who comes in to serve. Bank of Okolona, John Harrod, and all the fine folks out there proud to sponsor ICC Athletics here on the ICC Sports Network. So that point couldn't be handled, or excuse me, that return couldn't be handled that time by the Indians. So the ball now will go back to the Owls with the serve. Newsome. Money. Sends that one right to back down the middle. Just too much to handle that time. As we said, you get her fully extended when she can take a big swing like that. You have to either be in the right spot at the right time to return it, or 9 times out of 10, you're just not. 2 more subs coming in. And Kate Nakagawa right on time sends the ace across, gives ICC the 4-3 lead. She was one of those substitutions. The other substitution, Z Taylor. Again, those substitutions being brought to you by the Bank of Okolona. And a big-time swing and kill there, as that was number 15, Trice, coming in and finishing things off. First time we've called the name of Trice tonight. She ties it up at 4. So this will be Cameron Johnson jumping into the serve here. And Taylor just couldn't quite get squared up on it enough, and that's going to be an ace for Johnson. And the W take a 5-4 advantage. Nakagawa digs that one up, so does Hitchcock. Taylor sends it across. Ramirez was ready for it. Looking to go deep. It's going to go out of bounds. And the point goes the way of the Indians. We're tied at 5. Five is the score as Newsome will step back and serve this one. Into the contest for the Indians is Morgan Ray. Low serve, Ramirez handles it. Trice tries to power it home. Blocked there by the combination of Taylor and Ray, and then they block it again. Then Thornell just a little bit too wide. Well, Trice came in, powered one home, and then had it rejected a couple of times. Unfortunate for the Indians, though, just could not find that line on the outside. And the point goes the way of the Owls. Taylor to Hitchcock to Thornell for the point. Textbook right there as the Indians put that one home. And they tie it up now at 6. Remind you to stay tuned. We'll have the Renaissance Bank post-game report coming your way if we wrap this one up in 3. We'll be picking our Sonic star or stars of the game as that point goes deep in ICC, where he takes the lead now at 7-6. So Thornell will serve this one away. And that one's going to go deep. Good decision there by Nakagawa to let that one go. And ICC takes a 2-point advantage here, leading this 2-0 over the W. Of course, this is a non-division match. Only 3 teams in what they call the MACCC this year. Of course, part of the Gulf District until they get a few more teams. I know there's been some talk in the league of some teams talking about maybe adding it next year, maybe 2-3 years down the road as well. So we fully expect to see this league grow tremendously over the next 5 years. Taylor steps back, hammers that one, great dig. A couple of Owl players trip over each other, did a good job of getting that one over on the 3rd touch. Thornell, Johnson, and the Owls get it back. And that time they put it away. Nice job there by Duran, staying with it. finding that back corner. ICC had shifted to the right side defensively. Went against the shift, and ICC and the Owls now tied at 8. Ramirez will send this one on its way. Johnson. Now Ray tries to hammer it home, blocked up front, and just catching Thornell trying to get back defensively. Went against the grain, couldn't find it. And it's now 9-8 in favor of the Owls. Nakagawa leaves this one over. Now Johnson puts it into the net, though. And it's 10-8 in favor of the W here, trying to extend this match as they trail it 2-0. Nakagawa sets it up. Now they're going to go out wide to Taylor. Taylor goes over the middle. Handled there by the Owls. Now they're going to try to get it to the right side. Blocked, but the Owls ready for it. Send it over Thornell. Gonzalez out to Johnson. Johnson, and the Owls dig that one. Great job to keep it alive. Nakagawa there for the Indians. Taylor tries to go left-handed, just couldn't quite get squared up on the assist that time. And ICC wants a timeout. 11-8, W with the lead. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Welcome back. A quick timeout there as ICC staying in the huddle. All the momentum right now in the way of the Owls, so they wanted to get right back on the floor to see if they can keep momentum on their side. This is their largest lead of the night. I know that sounds odd to say, but ICC took the first set 25-9. The Owls jumped out to a 3-1 advantage in the second set and now lead 11-8 here in the third set. ICC did eventually rally to pick up the 25-17 win there in the second set and trying to close the door on this one tonight and see if they can pick up the win in straight sets before getting ready for Friday's matchup against Pearl River. So Ramirez will step back to serve. Indians out of the timeout. Johnson gets the point. Well, nice job there coming out of that timeout to find the point for the Indians as Johnson will finish this one off. We've got a couple of substitutions coming in here for ICC. It's going to be London Bacaris and Mary Leslie Cranford coming in here for the Indians. ICC trailing 11-9 to the W as Bacaris knuckleball serve handled there by the Owls. Now they get it over the middle. They go out wide to Cranford. Cranford, yes. Well, ML coming in and doing ML things there quickly, getting the point for the Indians as she just powered that one off a couple of defenders that time. Gets the point away, and now ICC trailing by 1. Bacaris' serve is going to be a little too deep, and smart decision that time by the Owls to step out of the way and let that one go by. It's 12-10 now in favor of the W. McCrory will go back to serve now for the Owls. Sends it to Bacaris, who is ready for it. And the Indians, yes. Go back and look at that one on the Little Caesars replay, as I think that was Johnson. Yes, it was. Johnson looked off the front line of defense that time, was able to kind of go with a cross-angled shot away from him, and the Owls weren't ready for it. And this one's going to go deep. And ICC now is battled back to tie it at 12. They trailed 11-8. Now it's 12-12 is the score. And this is going to be Angie Gonzalez taking a stab at this serve and gets the ace. Go back and look at this one on the Little Caesars instant replay here as Gonzalez went with the short touch that time and gets the point. Now we're back to live action. Goes a little bit too strong that time. And the Owls watch it go by, and we're tied at 13. Johnson leaves that one up for Thornell. Now Newsom wants it, goes over the top and gets the point. Well, they're so used to seeing Newsom come in with that intimidating type power on some of those shots. They were backing up on it. Newsom noticed that, went with the soft touch instead over the top and got the point for the Indians. As Lydia Hitchcock now will come in, a substitution brought to you by the Bank of Okolona. That one's going to go deep. And the Indians now take a 2-point advantage, 15-13. Hitchcock will stay in to serve here for the Indians. This one sent over the middle. Low line drive, but handled there by the Owls. Trying to hammer that one home. Deflected there by Newsom. ICC sends it back to Picaris. Tries to go back line. Ramirez is there. And then just trying to deke the Indians that time. They didn't do so. Cranford finds the point for the Indians. Nice job by ML to come in there and just power that one through a block attempt. And ICC takes a 16-13 advantage. And the serve will stay with Hitchcock. That one gets across. Picaris with it now. Hitchcock quickly and gets the point. Nicely done there. As Hitchcock just made the quick decision to get the equivalent of a no-look pass in basketball over the top, and the wheels coming off the bus now here for the Owls, and ICC has quickly turned what once was a 3-point hole into a 5-point advantage now, and Hitchcock is just money with the serves. He's able to put that one away as well, and now it's 19-13. ICC. Great timeout taken there by Coach Morgan. Ever since that timeout, ICC has gone on an 11-2 run until that one makes it 11-3 run now. And ICC leads this one 19-14. Kelly with the serve, taken by Cranford. Now they leave it back for Cranford again. Wants to go back corner. Good read by Cranford. Recognized the defense wasn't there. Was able to go with the hard shot. Back corner, deflected out. And last touch by the Owls. And ICC now with a 20-14 advantage. Kate Nakagawa will come into the contest along with Z. Taylor. These substitutions being brought to you by the Cagle Eye Center of Fulton. Need to get your eyes checked? Give them a call at 862-EYES. The Owls send this one deep, and the point goes to the Indians. And ICC down 3 at one time, now turns around and leads this one by 7. Trying to close the door on this one early tonight. See if they can win in straight sets as Nakagawa sends that one on its way. Trice, too strong up front, and she breaks that run by the Indians. And it's now 21-15. ICC still with the lead. And this is going to be Kalyn Johnson in to take this First American National Bank serve for the Owls. Sends that one over the middle. Low serve handled by Angie. Taylor tries to go over the top. Recognizes the ball was going to go out of bounds. Let it do so, and ICC now leads 22-15. Join us Thursday night at 6:30 as ICC will take on Northwest in football. That'll be on the Red Channel. Soccer at 1 and 3 on Friday, also on the Red Channel against Northwest. And then volleyball here Friday night at 5 against Pearl River. That'll be right back here on the Blue Channel. That point falls the way of the Owls. So a busy close to the week as we get closer to that push for the playoffs in both soccer and volleyball, and that just means one other thing. Basketball's right around the corner as they'll start on November the 1st. Taylor with authority, but Ramirez was ready for it. Gets it across and sneaks that point in there. Good job of the quick touch. ICC wasn't ready for it. As another substitution comes into the match now, that is number 20, Hannah Mcneese. That substitution being brought to you by Max Home here in Fulton. Nakagawa, as Ray gets that one across. Trice tries to go deep with it. Nakagawa ready for it. They leave it over to Taylor. Taylor hammers that one, but the Owls are ready. But ICC keeps it alive by Hitchcock. Taylor sets up Hitchcock, gets it over to Thornell, and great point there for Thornell. Take a look at that one on Little Caesars Instant Replay. Again, Thornell has such great court vision to recognize nobody was there on the backside to help clean that one up. And ICC now leads it 23-17. Morgan, Ray, and Johnson check into the contest here. And that point is powered through there. And it's 23-18 now. ICC with the lead. And Ramirez will be set to serve this one away here for the Owls. And just could not handle the serve that time as an ace goes the way of the Owls. They're not going quietly into the evening here in Fulton as they're trying to climb their way back into this one. They trail 23-19, 2 sets to none. ICC trying to just kind of get their feet back under them and see if they can close things out here. That one, Nakagawa finds it, keeps it alive. Ramirez leaves it over on the left side. Blocked by Johnson, but the Owls were ready for it. Mcneese kept that one alive. Johnson gets it back. All over the place right now. Great hustle between the two squads. Johnson leaves that one back to Nakagawa, tries to go back corner. The Owls ready for it. Got to get it across on the third touch. They do so. McNeese with it now. Leaves it back. This is going to be Taylor. No. Dug up there by the Owls. Thornell ready for it. Nakagawa keeps it alive. Johnson gets it over on the third touch. Long rally here as it's finally sent too deep on the backside, and ICC takes the point. Set point, match point coming up here for the Indians. And we're going to have some substitutions coming in here. Cranford will come in. Newsom will come in. Gonzalez will come in. And again, this is a substitution being brought to you by the Cagle Eye Center of Fulton. And Taylor will take the serve here on match point. Sends this on its way. A couple of players run into each other for the Owls, but they're able to recover nicely. Taylor gets it. Leaves it over the middle of Thornell. Thornell is going to hit the antenna, and the point will go the way of the W. Good idea that time by Thornell. Just couldn't quite get it to dodge the antenna enough. If it moves a little bit to the right, the Owls would have watched that one drop in, and that would have been ball game. So a break there for the Owls. 24-20, ICC still with match point. As this is McElroy to serve it. And the Indians just couldn't handle that one there. It's just a bad touch. And again, the Owls refusing to go away quietly here in the third set. ICC still with match point though. 24-21, ICC with the lead. Gonzalez, Cranford, and ball game. Cranford puts it away, and ICC gets the 25-21 win, 3-0, as ICC improves to 16-9 on the season. We'll come back with more of the Renaissance Bank postgame report right after this. ICC 3-0 winners here over the Owls. Back with more right after this.
So when are you going to get me back for the pizza?
Oh, personal foul. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make a successful handoff when you transfer funds to friends and family with Zelle and the Renaissance mobile app. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make the right call for 24/7 roadside assistance and sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking today.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
And welcome back to the Renaissance Bank postgame report. ICC 3-0 winners over the Owls of the W. And let's take a look at some Sonic recap scoring here. It was ICC winning the first set 25-9. Pick up the 25-17 win in the second set. And a 25-21 win there in the third set to win that one in straight sets. Let's take a look back at some of the Little Caesars instant replays here throughout the evening. Well, we've got to name a Sonic star of the game. And everybody played well for ICC tonight, I thought, from top to bottom. But there's one individual that I thought was the hardest working person tonight in the Davis Event Center, and that's going to be Miss Gigi. She was running the concession stand. In between fans coming in the concession stand, she was out dancing, cheering on the girls. So our Sonic star of the game goes to Miss Gigi over at the concession stand as ICC wins it 3-0. They'll be back in action on Friday night when they host Pearl River. That'll be at 5 o'clock. Again, we've got soccer going on at 1 and 3, so we'll join the play-by-play as soon as we can from soccer, but we'll have that one ready to go at 5 o'clock here on the Blue Channel. So for Will Simmons, Lee Adams, Raphael Henry, I'm Adam Gore saying so long from Fulton. ICC wins it 3-0 over the W. Have a blessed evening, and as always, Roll Tribe.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renaissance Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Here, you can be your best. The best train here. Learn here. Succeed here. Perform here. Win here. Thrive here. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.